Vietnam is a developing country, so its production and business activities are somewhat related to the stories about environmental pollution. However, in that context, the government, functional agencies, Vietnamese people and enterprise have taken certain actions to reduce environmental pollution. After the Industrial Revolution, the world economy has been given a new facelift with the miraculous economic growth rate of many countries. However, there are always two sides of a coin. Along with the rapid economic growth, humans have spoiled the balance of the earth. On our green planet, we can easily see the sign of environmental pollution everywhere. For example, global warming, sea and ocean pollution, or desertification. It is attributed to the seriously pollute and damage, and in recent times, Vietnam has suffered unfortunate consequences of environmental pollution. For instance, the mass fish death in 4 central provinces due to the waste from the test run of Formosa plant. For instance, the mass fish death in 4 central provinces due to the waste from the test run of Formosa plant. That fish died due to the waste contamination has occurred in not only 4 central provinces but also in many other cities and provinces nationwide. The consequences of environmental pollution in the central and south Vietnam, in the north, air pollution in some localities at an alarming rate.
Human activities, from pollution to overpopulation, are driving up the Earth's temperature and fundamentally changing the world around us. The main cause is a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere, such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons, let the sun's light in, but keep some of the heat from escaping, like the glass walls of a greenhouse. The more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, strengthening the greenhouse effect and increasing the Earth's temperature. Human activities, like the burning of fossil fuels, have increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by more than a third since the Industrial Revolution. The rapid increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has warmed the planet at an alarming rate. While Earth's climate has fluctuated in the past, atmospheric carbon dioxide hasn't reached today's levels in hundreds of thousands of years. Climate change has consequences for our oceans, our weather, our food sources, and our health. Ice sheets, such as Greenland and Antarctica, are melting. The extra water that was once held in glaciers causes sea levels to rise and spills out of the oceans, flooding coastal regions. Warmer temperatures also make weather more extreme. This means not only more intense major storms, floods, and heavy snowfall, but also longer and more frequent droughts. These changes in weather pose challenges. Growing crops becomes more difficult. The areas where plants and animals can live shift, and water supplies are diminished. In addition to creating new agricultural challenges, climate change can directly affect people's physical health. In urban areas, the warmer atmosphere creates an environment that traps and increases the amount of smog. This is because smog contains ozone particles, which increase rapidly at higher temperatures. Exposure to higher levels of smog can cause health problems such as asthma, heart disease, and lung cancer. While the rapid rate of climate change is caused by humans, humans are also the ones who can combat it. If we work to replace fossil fuels with renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which don't produce greenhouse gas emissions, we might still be able to prevent some of the worst effects of climate change.
And now, we need to change ourselves. So now, we need to protect the environment. We need to change our mindset. We need to change our action. Please, no plastic. Recycle the waste. to organic. No food consuming. Use more traffic transport. Plant the tree. 3R: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And of course, use more sunlight.